Characteristics, goals, domains, applications, and process of business analytics. Abstract business analytics refers to the capabilities, modern technologies, applications, and process for the constant iterative expedition as well as investigation of past business performance to give actionable knowledge. Business analytics focuses on creating brand new understandings and also understanding of business functionality based upon data and statistical procedures. Organization analytics indicates the methods and proficiencies for exploration and also self-contemplation of service performance to create purposive, instinctive, as well as proper business choices. Business analytics includes a plethora of analysis around service information to pull information that can be made use of by the managers at several degrees in an organization. This paper gives a detailed description of characteristics, goals, domains, and applications of business analytics and also explains the entire process of business analytics. Index terms, business analytics, applications, goals, characteristics, process. Introduction. Business analytics is selection support as well as a review resource that offers individuals along with a range of visibility, both outlined to aggregated, into various facets of their business. It permits consumers to rapidly reach the relevant information they are trying to find at the intended degree of detail. Business analytics is an information analysis software application that intends to accomplish many of the data evaluation needs of all selection creators in a firm. While business analytics has disclosing capabilities, it is mostly an analytical resource that supports dynamic challenges, enable or even encourage choice creators to make the right decisions at the correct time. One more primary benefit of business analytics is its foreign language functionalities. You may share a review between staff members from various nations without translation. This is managed instantly by the language rate of business analytics, making certain soft and also quick sharing of important relevant information across the venture. With the advancement of real-time warehousing as well as internet capabilities in business units, service analytics has advanced as a sensible option for critical service decisions. Is there any kind of difference between organization analytics and service knowledge? Organization cleverness is universal as well as puts on any type of scenario of finding making use of information. Service analytics goes well beyond a plain discussion of information and studies. The spirit of analytics depends on the use of reasoning and also procedures to find the definition in data. Via these procedures, managers make activities that specify knowledge, featuring the capability to pinpoint, locate, predict, connect, introduce, and learn to highly recommend selections, which additionally incorporate analytical analysis. Business analytics needs to have chauffeurs, leaders, or business analysts that will apply the reasoning as well as methods defined listed below in the text message. Business analytics is one part of organizational knowledge. Typical data warehousing and mentioning ends at show business of report shipping. Service analytics extends through the value-added knowledge phase, which consequently sustains selections and makes life much easier for companies. For this reason, organization analytics assesses the results that are produced and gives a feedback loop that assists in business knowing. Along with its ever-increasing level of popularity, business analytics has ended up being more vital and also useful to a manager. Globalization sticks at nothing around the planet have accessibility to similar sources, featuring products, components, items as well as even people. As services additionally make use of comparable technologies, competitors are inducing service methods to converge towards comparable specifications. This is leaving the quality of a business's decision producing as its main means for outperforming its rivals. Digitization, at the same time, is steering down expenses and causing commoditization. Intangibles allow a service to distinguish from its competitors. They are presently the principal motorists of the value that service may generate. The top quality of its decision creating enables an organization to conform more quickly than its competitions to the opportunities and also threats provided by the electronic grow older as well as the growths in its markets. It is also the vital intangible that opens the perspective to establish other intangibles within your business, like its affordable role, its own brand's track record, the high quality of its people, its intellectual capital as well as exactly how properly it applies its own decisions. Organizations have to for that reason address the threat of bias in decision-making through making sure that their choice manufacturers carry out not unnecessarily exercise personal reasoning based upon past knowledge or even guided by personal intentions. Rather, they ought to strive to become evaluated as well as logical. Decisions should be based upon documentation given through relevant info and also on diligent review with a concentrate on stakeholder market value. There ought to likewise be clarity and also responsibility in decision. Producing to urge a society of communal objectives as well as mutual trust, completely consistent with the global control accountancy principles. Personal viewpoints and also suspicions are still vital, however they must be taken into consideration in the context of what the records now readily available informs our business. The expert system may produce algorithms as well as recognize relationships, but there is still a need to add this human dimension to produce understandings. In conclusion, BA features the very same techniques as in ordinary analytics but possesses the extra demand that the outcome of the analytical review should make a quantifiable influence on business performance. Bachelor's degree features disclosing outcomes like BA yet finds to describe why the results occur based upon the evaluation rather than merely disclosing and stashing the outcomes, as holds along with BA. Analytics, BA, and also BA will certainly be discussed throughout this manual. An assessment of features to help differentiate these conditions appears in Table 1. Table 1, Analytics Characteristics. 2. Business Analytics, its applications. The investigation, in the final handful of years, features on the increasing demand for use of impressive methods in your business choice creating administrators. They announce that business logical techniques deliver managers along with extra assurance in handling stress and anxiety even with the routine of large records. Besides, these strategies are in fact of excellent interest and also the power to behavioral and also social researchers also, that consistently handle the complicated experience, to find trends stashed in sophisticated quantifiable records declare that adequate understanding of business analytics techniques makes it achievable for the specialists, pros, administrators, and more along with functionalities that permit all of them to take very easy and dazzling selections and also offer safe leadership to the institution to contend in the industry effectively. At the same time, it offers a platform for the analysts as well as academicians to specify the path for the concept development. And companies using such approaches in their decision-making process reside in a far better setting to accomplish as well as likewise preserve a competitive advantage. Among the numerous logical approaches, building formula styles, featuring confirmatory changeable evaluation support in both principal framework and also anticipating research study and their function have happened far more vital alongside the advent of large records. Finance. Nowadays macroeconomic styles are being utilized to forecast the future of the economic disorder. Modern economics as well as likewise business surveillance is making use of econometric applications for significant instruction of its laborers. Administrations are utilizing econometric applications for devising the best possible financial approaches for a much better idea, outstanding market price, optimized remedies, and also preserve competition. Econometric applications provide institutions with a strong collection of resources to find the electrical power of appropriate details for efficient decision-making. For this goal, a gravity design and also a panel data Schwann-Tile regression procedure have been conducted as a result of the bootstrap tactic for pragmatic outcomes. Also, when the variation in between foreign buyer nation in addition to the principal city of chicken increases, the volume of Turkish automobile field exports was more likely to have a minimizing behavior. Further, transporting to an EU attendee country possesses a statistically substantial increasing impact on the quantity of automobile market exports. The price quote leads additionally shown that the legitimate exchange rate was certainly not a statistically significant component of the volume of motor vehicle market exports in the course of the instance period. The article writers finished that chicken might certainly not precisely use the competitive advantage of the achievable declines on accurate currency exchange rate due to much higher costs of imports in the motor vehicle industry. Marketing. A contemporary enterprise takes advantage of business intellect and also analytics to deal with the level as well as also the influence of data-related problems. It is creating an excellent renovation in the technical data is being utilized, along with the marketing and investment group is no exemption to this. It is, in fact, critical that marketing experts need to have to follow to become specialist savvy and additionally usage innovation to harness the effectiveness of business analytics. In condition to marketing, business analytics incorporates market and client affiliated information, modern technology, quantitative analysis as well as additionally computer-based models to supply supervisors in addition to a variety of pertinent feasible for better as well as additionally superior decision making. Some of the varied areas in marketing, alliance monitoring along with customers. Along with team member is a crucial area in the company economic climate that needs continuous monitoring using option companies to preserve a competitive advantage. Human resources/OB. Acknowledging the company and its individuals have acquired a tremendous interest in the present moment business occasion due to the value attached to human components for delivering sustainable one-upmanship. Personnel is really unusual, valuable, and also might surely not be actually copied or even swapped. These have exceptional cutting-edge capacities to enhance the innovative domain of an affiliation. Though multiculturalism triggers recognizing discussing at various bodies in the association, it additionally has modification problems. Building type particulars. The second effect of CQ on expertise sharing along with cross-cultural alteration as arbitrator. Even further, the job participated in foreign language efficiency in job adventure has likewise been studied. The result left open that CCA mediates the bundled effect of CQ and also project knowledge on knowledge sharing. There is substantial proof that the possibility to make better choices strengthens with the use of measurable, qualitative in addition to monetary located methods. 3 goals of business analytics. Business analytics entails the whole vital educational as well as additionally decisional components of any sort of business, and it is significantly essential that business analytics features in the total important attraction of all companies. The major goals of business analytics consist of giving real-time, convenient relevant information planned for extraordinary business assortment creating. Using devices by any means levels of an organization to help variety creating around customer goals as well as profits while contrasting performance. Offering assessment that helps businesses anticipated the future along with higher neutrality as well as likewise preciseness. Offering the understanding and also understanding to sustain experienced decisions in addition to confident tasks and also supplying the reviews that are needed to produce a learning company. The sticking to characteristics of business analytics determine its uniqueness. Purposive, business analytics requires to actively know why we create deliveries and additionally administer the analytics. The understanding stemmed from the research study needs to align in addition to business functions, finance, marketing, acquisitions, etc., and also along with the issues and objectives of tracking, productivity, development, observance, risk, profitability, and so forth. Straightforward, business analytics is illuminating, and also they help discover new realities or even information and also assist supervisors to acquaint formerly hidden styles. The cause and effect institution is often the best use in business selection creating. Analytics that merely verify the status or renew widespread offer no insight. Contrivance, an efficient result and even task preparation create a demand doable as well as additional possible, which recommends a manager should have the capacity to act upon the suggestions of experts. For business analytics process, the complete business rational process involves the 3 major aspect actions made use of sequentially to a resource of relevant information. Notice figure 1. The result of the business rational process needs to connect to business along with look for to boost business functionality in some way. The reasoning of the BA process in figure 1 is in the beginning based upon a concern, what valuable or analytical information is secured in the resources of details that a company has given. At each of the 3 measures that make up the undergraduate's degree process, additional questions require to need to come to be responded to, as received in figure 1. Addressing all these concerns demands unearthing the applicable info out of the records through the 3 procedures of analysis that make up the bachelor's degree process. The example of digging in a mine pertains to the bachelor's level process since finding brand new, unique, and also useful info that might result in a productive technique is similarly good as situating gold in a mine. SAS, a major rational company, www.sas.com, in reality, has been available in its very own BA process, question drill down, which describes the expedition project of examining as well as finding a response to bring up functional appropriate details in the bachelor's level evaluation. Many agencies regularly take on bachelor's levels to resolve specific concerns, while different other institutions handle undergraduate's degree to check out and also discover brand new know-how to point business preparation as well as likewise decision-making to enhance business effectiveness. The dimensions of some info resources may be ungovernable, exceptionally made complex, and also generally complex. Sorting out information as well as likewise trying to understand its informative market price requires the request of descriptive analytics as an extremely primary step in the undergraduate's level process. Additionally, combining numerous of the details into spreading pieces like Excel as well as prepping ready inventories in addition to backup desks are approaches of restraining the files into the establishment of a much more workable document. Simple procedures of center opportunity and likewise distribution may be calculated to make an effort to record achievable possibilities for business remodeling. A variety of other in-depth analytical description approaches, consisting of outlining, and also graphing, may quickly aid selection producers to visualize the information to far better understand contented possibilities. V domains of business analytics domains refer to the variety of activities within business. The business analytics is built around, but not limited to, the following analytical domains: human resource analytics, supply chain analytics, customer analytics, business processes analytics, financial analytics. Employee analytics is referred to as the assessment of human resources, workers, which reveals the whole life process of an employee, including recruitment, dealing with capability, inspirations, and additionally employee involvement. Using the most effective metrics can improve plans and techniques, rise staff members' fulfillment and also commitment, attention team member guideline as well as likewise help, build up mindset, lessen expenses, and also improve efficiency. The activities influenced by human funds involve recruitment, instruction, employee collaborations, personnel satisfaction, and also turnover. Source establishment analytics illustrates the research study of an agency's distribution techniques, which includes the achievement of vendors, the sourcing of components, supply analytics, transportation, and also customer shipping network efficiency, merchant management, as well as also sourcing efficiency. The suggestion for crucial sourcing attempts is actually as an enabler for process improvement. A lot better. Supply chain analytics is a dimension resource for cost reduction strategies, supplying considerable spend presence of each direction as well as also secondary costs on products in addition to services, considerable cost saving possibilities via supplier along with item debt consolidation, and also improved consistency through prosperous commit and distributor monitoring. Customer analytics is an understanding of customers, the consumer life cycle, their item needs to have, and also client fulfillment. Individual analytics is the methodical analysis of a business's info to maintain economically gratifying customers and also proactively make connections alongside them. Client behavioral research discovers to identify as well as consider the relative importance of the factors customers utilize to pick one item over another. Consumer profiling is a tool that assists business a whole lot better realize clients so they can strengthen acquisitions as well as develop their business. Consumer accounts may effortlessly additionally assist promote targeted marketing preparings and also ensure that items satisfy the demands of their prepared target market. Through identifying the variables that determine personal choices, providers are far more able to influence their outcome. Consumer selection creating will certainly depend considerably on elements to consider using individuals as the device of assessment. Business process analytics concerns the task moves of services or product cargoes within a company to boost strategies along with performance. A ton of what is going to comply within this segment is going to answer on the system's point of view on the collection creating process defined in Figure 2. Financial analytics is specified as the research of the financial effect of business analytics. One element of financial analytics is the odds of partnering along with figures, which are acquired after earnings taxes, accountabilities, costs in addition to charges, or perhaps funds expenses are charged to the business. It stands for the adaptability of the risks of working as well as also changes such threats to internet yield. Financial analytics allows a business to preserve funding, spreading as well as liquidity, take care of prices worth achievements, demand expenditures and brand new items and also working funds, as well as considering funds and additionally sent monetary assets. Improving monetary functionality as well as expense order, with organized monitoring of costs, rides excellence throughout business devices, geographic websites, items, or even systems. As a result, the flavors of analytics integrate both uncomplicated buy and sell decisions in a treasury and also bigger buy and sell choices, i.e. for examinations in a corpo cost merging and also in an accomplishment. Because of that, business selections are steered using goals that are set up by leading command, e.g. main experienced policeman or maybe the board of supervisors, in addition to useful supervisors, consisting of the agents, e.g. professionals, act upon a military problem to hang down on a collection. Most recent options are developed when a remedied assortment of choices perform not be good enough to satisfy the used goals, which is a repeated process, and also this requires a swap gearbox of info amongst all three. Discovering an efficient variety will most definitely be performed merely when it is pictured using CXOs. In addition to a result, the process of decision making is properly recognized in the situation of a device obtained in Figure 2. The obligation of activity lies with the reps, and also whether they have actually behaved successfully or typically is shown stemming from the results and also files. 6. Conclusion. The word business analytics has ended up being a fuzzword in the here and now and opportunity of knowledge economical situation. Mainly, the expansion of the World Wide Web along with information technology has made business analytics a strong demand place. In the most up-to-date possibilities, business understanding has become some of the leading topics in German as well as likewise around the entire world IT market. Hereof, the importance of business has increased considerably. Via making use of buy units, firms are comprised of creating their business critical papers in addition to treatments straightforward along with cleverness. This paper provided the detailed description of characteristics, goals, domains, and applications of business analytics and also explained the entire process of business analytics.